Oh, but the Coinbase commercial. Mm-hmm. So the one where it just bounced around with the QR code on the screen and blinked different colors.
Is that what that was?
That was Coinbase. It crashed their website. It was only 15 seconds.
Is that all it was though?
Yeah.
It was just the QR code.
It was a QR code. But it was like.
Were you supposed to scan it?
So I scanned it. I was like, oh, it's Coinbase. Cool.
Okay.
It crashed their website, bro.
So what was
the
it?
amount of traffic? It just said like, hey, sign up here. You get $15 free.
I wonder who's what's the referral QR code that
Right.
Because that could have been just like a random person too that just dumped some money into a Coinbase commercial. Bro, and got hella sign up fees, got hella $10 referrals.
But think about all the money people like put into producing like their Super Bowl commercials. Mm-hmm. Coinbase would, if they wanted to pay someone $10,000, they could. But in all reality, that's like a $500 job.
So they really just bounced the freaking QR code. I seen it too. I was like, oh, they probably just want people to scan that. And I was like, bro, that's hella smart. To be honest with you, I didn't scan it, but I remember thinking that like, damn, that's ain't shit to this commercial but a QR code.
And now you got all their cookies. Well, I don't know. Now with the iOS thing, it's a little bit different. But like, still, you got all that traffic to your website, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, what else do you want? Like that.
That's why you have a commercial.
That's why you have a commercial to drive them all there.
And the production wasn't even like, it was like a $5 production.
Bro, I thought it was really, really cool. Crashed their website, and one of the dudes was doing math, saying like, bro, if you get 1 million people just to buy in, you're fine. And how many people are watching the Super Bowl? And I think he said not even that, like 40,000 people. If 40,000 people signed up, you already like made your money.
And put how much into it? You know what I mean? You ain't even got to put nothing into it, really.
And well, you spend $7 million per 30 seconds. And I think their commercial was like 15 seconds, so cut that in half. If not, if it was the full 30, then there's $7 million.
Damn. That's wild as hell.
That's wild marketing. That's wild.
Marketing, man. It all comes down to marketing. We talked about that on the last podcast, right? Matter of fact, can we see comments on here?
I don't know.
I don't even know if you can see that. That'd be dope. If you guys are in here, if you guys can just drop a comment so we can see who's all up in here. Got any questions? Feel free to shoot some questions. Again, we haven't been live in a while, and obviously we do that recording a whole lot different because we definitely try to involve you guys in that stream. So if we're live, feel free to interact with us, drop some comments and stuff like that, and see if we can get this thing rolling.
What's more important, marketing or sales?
Marketing or sales? I think, because I can say, I believe that it's marketing, but then at the same time, you can be really good at marketing, but if you have no sales, you won't be able to generate any money.
I think a good marketer sells at scale.
A good marketer sells at scale, just based off opportunities, like just more opportunities.
I mean, so like me being able to write an email and make money, I sold them through an email, but it's still marketing.
We talked about this because you have to have sales in order to be a good marketer.
Copywriting, right? And I mean, like being able to persuade.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's still really, really good marketing.
Because we talked about the power of being able to write.
Yeah.
And how writing was kind of underutilized in school. Like we wish we paid more attention to it.
I wish.
I think it's sales. I think sales, you become a good salesman, you become a good closer, understand how to use people's emotions and how to manipulate those emotions. And then from there, you can become a good marketer because from that point, you understand the psychology behind someone buying.
Who you selling if the phone's not ringing?
Who you selling if the phone's not ringing? I mean, it's a whole lot harder to market when you don't know how and you're just a good salesman, but that's why you hire it. It's easier to hire someone who's good at marketing than to hire someone who's good at sales because that takes an extreme amount of training. You know what I mean? Like
I'll give you that for your product.
Because being a closer, essentially, like I feel like that's everyone can say, "Oh, I'm a closer," but like, are you really? You know what I mean?
Well,
so if you have that
faith
skill
in the product, do you know the product? Like all this other shit about that. I mean, like it goes into both, but you can have a marketing company do that.
Because there's so many people that are really good at marketing. Not so many people, but like you can get on Google and you can find someone who's a fucking killer marketer. Like you can get on Instagram and fucking find a good marketer. You know what I mean? Because those people, I feel like the separation is there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas sales, I mean, you can chop some shit up and put it on there and be like, yeah, I'm a closer. motherfucker. But that was like one deal that you closed out of like fucking 500 leads. Like, you know what I mean? If you just posting the one lead that you done closed on and the person was hella motivated, like you're not really that much of a fucking closer.